Hello, everybody. Laura back again. I have not made the video for March's make along. I'm going to do that as soon as I get done with this live. And I really don't have much to say. I did finish the round that I was working on, the lace round. I'm now on the knit round, and then there's one more lace round. I had misunderstood what was written at the bottom because it says repeat this and repeat that, repeat this. It's like, huh? Okay. So when I actually looked at it, I was like, oh, it's one more. Hi, Sue. Thanks for coming. There's actually one more lace round that I hadn't realized was going to be there. So still just working on my lumen. About to, or will after this live, do the video of March's monthly makes. So if you haven't sent me an email of what a picture of what you've made, finished, or are working on for the month of March, yes, I know it's over. Then you've got till the end of this live. That would be 9 p.m. Central Time to send me that picture or pictures. So that being said, let's see. I believe I will be here Tuesday, but I don't know. Tuesday might end up being messed up again, but I don't know yet. I won't know till Monday if that's true. Tomorrow. So I am planning at this point, I will make that up, that live on StreamYard after we get off. But I don't know 100% if it will work or not. So I may just have to jump on whenever I can. It just depends on what Tuesday holds. For me. I know I have my appointment up the hill. Hi, Lynette. Thank you for coming. Just sitting here knitting. Venus is asleep on the top of her cat tree. Just let us know through the community post if you need to cancel. Yes, I know. I had to go out and come back into chat. Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry about that. Don't know why that happened. Just sitting here knitting on my Lumen shawl. Venus says, oh, she's not asleep at the moment. Her eyes are open now. Up on top of the cat tree, or the cat condo, whatever you want to call it. She's resting. That was weird. Well, I've had it happen to me where I had to go out of the video and go back in. Sometimes I've had to get all the way out of YouTube before it would work. So it's like something didn't load. So I've had that happen to me a few times too. Hi, Suzanne. Thanks for coming. Have all of you put your comments in on um, the giveaway that I'm doing for April till April 15th for the book and the yarn, and or because only one person will win. So nobody will win both. One person will win each item is what I meant. We'll see who will see the entirety of the solar eclipse tomorrow. Oh yeah, not me. I'm too far north. Doesn't go through my neck of the woods. What time is that again? Do you remember? Hi, Maritza. I know it's sometime in the middle of the day, but I will see the totality for about 1 minute. Yeah, that's usually all you get anyhow. But I know the width of the totality can be wider in certain parts of the US. I'm too far south. Yep, I understand. Sorry, I was working on something in my game and I almost forgot that I had to go back and finish it. So, still not there. If I traveled north, I'd get over 3 minutes, but I'm staying home. Yeah, I don't blame you. I remember one in, I'm too far west, yeah. I remember one when I was, oh my heavens, I want to say junior high, but it might have been high school. I can't seem to remember who was there at the time. Maybe it was seventh or eighth grade. I'll bet that's what it was. But everybody was hanging out at the windows. You have glasses for the eclipse? All right. I saw a fair portion of the last one in 2017. Yeah, see, I don't remember that one either. Come on. There we go. And I know there have been a couple since I was in junior high or high school. Uh, trying to remember if I saw one. I was in the town, my college, the college that I went to. I was there for 7 or 10 years. I can't remember. So might have had one then. In 2017, I was stuck at work without windows. Of course, of course. 2017 was a partial eclipse here. I was at home. I still remember. It was a bit hazy, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I do remember one while I was at the house. Actually, I remember two at the house. So, yeah, I do think I remember the 2017 one now. Yeah. I took photos of the shadows on the ground of the eclipse. Yeah, my husband did that. That's how I finally remembered. It's like, oh yeah. I went outside for a little bit and watched the shadow on the sidewalk, and yeah, I'd had enough of that. I'm back inside. All right, where's the hold up here? Ah, it's way over here. Okay, move the material around the needle. Circular, that is. Okay, that's better. Uh-oh, lost some stitches. Oops, lost some stitches. Very bad. Okay, got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Oh, I had that one. Okay. Okay, whew. Picked him up. It's supposed to be cloudy here where I am. Yes, I've seen shadows before. Funny, funny. I think it's supposed to be cloudy here too. I don't think we're going to get to see much of anything because we've had rain for more than 24 hours. It finally stopped this afternoon, and there's still clouds in the sky, and I suspect that we'll have too many clouds to actually see any of the eclipse tomorrow. It snowed here again today. Oh my. I don't think it's going to snow anymore here. I mean, it's April. I could be surprised. But at the same time, yeah, we're supposed to be in the 60s all week. So even if a cold front went through, I think we'd end up just with rain. And rain's okay, but we don't need flooding either. Although the last flood was because of the snow melt from the mountains to the west that flow. Sorry, Sue. The partial eclipse last year was pretty cloudy, but I got a glimpse, so don't give up. Have a pinhole viewer handy or just watch the reflection on a bowl of water. Just don't fall off again. Done? Nope, I still got a few more to go. How much time do I have left? 12 minutes, and I'm not paying enough attention to it. Oh, well, it is what it is. Lynette, stop saying that four-letter rude word, snow. I know, right? Okay. I don't know where that came from, but when I figure it out, I can put it back. So, I'm sorting through stuff, and I'm sorting through stuff, and I'm sorting through stuff, and I have to take a break every now and then. I'm digitizing photos. Laugh out loud. We got the storm as snow, rain. All the snow was gone in 2 days, but nearby areas got loads of snow and power outages. I'm in the valley and got lucky. Oh, wow. Good thing is that this time of year it usually doesn't stick around. That's right. That's right. Or it comes down so wet and heavy that it breaks the branches and pulls down the power lines. because I've lived through that more than once. Not here so much as other places I've lived. Nope, we haven't had snow for a few weeks now, so I don't expect more snow. Whew. Two more. Then I don't have to play it anymore. I didn't mean for this to happen. I was trying to get it done before I sat down. And that one, and that one, and done. Over here, make sure, and submit. Confirm. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Bryn Michelle. We lived through the power outages so much. We have solar now. Huh? Very smart. Very smart. It's a very rare event to get that awful frozen white stuff here where I'm located in Alabama. I understand. And keep going. Knit, 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 knit. Remember, if you were going to send me any pictures, you need to get them sent to me because I'm going to make that video as soon as I get a couple of things accomplished right after this. I have to go cook up some mushrooms that are going bad. I need to finish cooking them before they I'm gonna have to throw them away if I wait till tomorrow. And then what was the other thing I had to do? Oh yeah, I have to set up Tuesday on StreamYard. Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday and wasn't I just here on Friday? Yeah, I was. And I was all alone, so I quit. Um, Flurries at best. Yeah, I understand. I have a small solar panel for emergency backup, but I'd love it to be off grid. But other things would have to be fixed first. Priorities, you know? Yep, I understand. Darn priorities always getting in the way. No kidding. It's very rude of them. I know they never want to wait their turn. No kidding. Don't I know it? Hi, Janice. Thank you for coming. They never want to wait their turn. Oh, too true. But yeah, I'm digitizing photos, especially of the firstborn child and her first couple years of life. Very important lot. I'm just sitting here knitting. Just knit every stitch all the way around. Got that not the last, but I got that lace row done and moved on to the knit row. Well, thank you for being here, everybody. There we go. Remember, if you want a picture in the monthly, the March monthly makes, you need to send me your pictures or picture or whatever. It does not have to be a finished project, but if it is not finished, please let me know what it is that you are working on. Doesn't matter if it's knit or crochet. This is for everybody. This is an all-inclusive thing. That my channel is hopefully getting to be known for being all-inclusive, because that's what I am trying to do and be. Uh, I think I've talked about this before, but I was bullied a lot, especially in high school, junior high, sixth grade on up. My senior year was I guess you could say, the best year I had, because I was in a new school and nobody knew me. So, you know, I could pick and choose who I wanted to be friends with, and I did. And I had a lot of fun that year. I had a lot of fun. I did a lot of cool things that I couldn't have done in the small town that I was in before that. And no crafting snobbery here. Nope, there is not. Ow. Why is the side of that finger hurt now? I know why this one hurts. I know why this one hurts. I know why this one hurts. I got cracks, and I was cutting my celery, and my hands were all plumped up. No snobbery of any kind. We won't stand for it. That's right. My skin was all plumped up from doing dishes, and I pulled the knife through and went into my thumb twice. I didn't even feel it. Didn't even feel it. Although knitting is the best. Just kidding. I like my knitting. I still like crochet more, but it is what it is. I still like to sew little squares and triangles together too, and learn different ways of doing that to make things look pretty new, pretty cute, pretty cool, pretty different. All right, there we go. I'm not quite halfway through. Where's the halfway mark? There it is. It is, Sue, if all you have is knitting needles. That's right. I just want to get this thing done so I can say that I got it done. Then I can make a video of pictures and video, a mixture, and say, look, I got it done. Then I can get back to the baby blanket, the baby jacket, this cocoon sweater. There's a scarf that I'm crocheting over here. There's one that I'm knitting over there. Um, Way too many projects going. Way too many projects going. And I need to get some stuff done so it doesn't have to be packed with the whips, but can be packed with other stuff. I shouldn't say packed. I should say put with the others with other stuff. Like the wool shawl needs to go in the cedar chest when it's done. Are you there yet? And how much further? I am close. I am on round 142. There are 161 rounds. I thought I was at the end of the lace for this section, but I have one more round of lace for this section before I get into the last section, which is that feather again. Well, it looks like a feather to me anyway. I am getting there, but I've just had so many things, so much other things on my mind, and looking for, and trying to accomplish, and trying to figure out, and now that I'm just kind of like, ugh. Get on it, Lord. I know. I'm working on it. It's getting there. It's a lot to do these 768 stitches, and my hands are already dried out, and I really could have used some lotion. Lotion's way over there, next room over. It's like a long road trip. That's true. And I like knitting and crocheting when I'm in the car, but it has to be something easy that I don't have to worry about messing up on all the time. But I'll get there. When I get done with this little section, then I start, so same as that one, which is what I'm on right now, same as that one, which is the next lace row, and then back to knit again. And then the next one is purl, and then I start the feather, which is the last, how many ever rows? 46 to 61. So yeah, I'm getting there. I just don't know if it's going to be 52 inches across when I finally get there. Hi, Miss Kitty Kitty. She's like, I'm leaving you alone. You're on the computer. You're talking to yourself again, you funny human. Yeah, I'm a funny human. We're all eccentric in our own ways. Cats, dogs, people, whatever. Oh, don't go through there. 4 inches shorter than me. I brought back the yellow mohair. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. I can't reach it. Sorry. That my mom bought in the '60s. She was going to make herself a mohair sweater, and I asked my girlfriend if she wanted it, and she's like, "Oh, I'm allergic to that." And I'm like, "Well, you tried to take it off my hands. I don't know how many times since I got it." She said, "Nope, I'm allergic to it." And I'm like, "Okay." She says, "Try this other person." I'm like, "No, that's all right. Don't worry about it. I think I'll make something for my mom out of it since she's the one that originally bought it." So now I got to figure out what I can do with it. I got to figure out how many yards I've got total and see what I'm gonna do. I might just make her a little cover up blanket. Whoops. But I can't do it. I can't do it with Venus around, so it's gonna have to wait. So if I've got, oh, shouldn't talk about that out loud. Just a miniature giant when I'm under 5 foot in height. Yep, I know it, sweetie. Well, my daughter's only 5'4", so hi, Michelle. Thanks for coming. I got something in my eye, probably an eyelash because it just fell in there. Thanks for coming, Michelle. I'm just sitting here knitting on the lumen and get this thing done. Got so many other things to do and work on and think about and plan. I'm going to be here as much as I can be. I want to get back to the work baskets because I don't have that many left. And so get those done. That way they're there for you to go back and watch. My youngest son is 5'5", definitely towers over me, and he's just 16. Yep. Ah, come on. Move around the circle. Stop getting stuck. It'll never stop getting stuck because it can't get over that connector very well. Hopefully I didn't just lose any stitches. Doesn't look like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Down and around. There we go. Yep, I know. My second child was like 6'2", taller than his. Yep, almost said it. Taller than Dad. Skinny, skinny kid after a while. In the beginning was kind of pudgy, but we knew that that was probably going to disappear, and it did. And then it was skinny kid time. And then more height would get added, and more height would get added, and more height would get added. Still skinny kid. It's the 768 that goes from that to the end. So 30 rounds. I think that's right anyway. Of 768 stitches. It's on two connected together circular needles, and then I bought the kind that I could change the needle on it. You can't quite see that, can you? There. No, you still can't see it. But anyway, I can change the needles, and I can change the size by moving them in and out, um, connecting them together or not. And I don't remember what sizes I bought of the, but it came out to like 59, 60, 61 inches, something like that. I don't remember the exact number anymore. All the way around. All the way around. There we go. Now you can see it. Oh, all the way around. Like chewing gum gets thinner when it gets stretched out. I love my set like that. Yeah. Well, I prefer the bamboo needles. The metal needles just slip, and then I drop my stitches all the time with those. And so I prefer the bamboo that has a little more catch to it, and so they don't slide off as easily. The stitches don't slide off as easily. Yeah, it makes me work a little harder, but at least I don't have to keep putting my crochet hook in there and fixing all my stitches that end up going bye-bye on me. That was the part I couldn't get when I was young and my mom was teaching me junior high, teaching me how to knit. That was the part I couldn't get. I refused to figure it out. I refused to learn it. I just plain refused. And because I was working with metal needles, they just kept falling off the needles. And so when I picked up knitting again, I found wood needles and bamboo needles, and I said, "Oh yeah, I like this so much better." And taught my daughter how to knit. The oldest taught her how to knit on my bamboo needles, and she decided that she liked. Over time, I just bought a set of needles with a bulb at the end to stop stitches from falling off. Very good. Um, in the end, she likes the metal needles better. I'm like, okay, but I mean, I have my reasons, and I have my reasons for why I like the ones I like. So, did I pass that one? Yes, I did. I passed the halfway point. Yay! I know what you're talking about. Those are interesting. There we go. Excuse me. Oh my. I have so much to do this evening. Can't be falling asleep. I fell asleep twice today. Little 5-minute naps. So they were longer than that. They actually were longer than that. Different types of needles, hooks are personal choice to each creator. That's right. That's right. And in purple. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, yes, I turned my purple lights on already. I thought I had. Oh, but with all the rain and all the wind and all the lightning and thunder last night, it was kind of fun for me to be downstairs working on a puzzle in the room all by the big old community room all by myself. And mind you, this is not my puzzle. And I did not start this puzzle and I did not choose this puzzle because I have a puzzle very similar to it in my closet that I would have done on my own table. But this was something that somebody started downstairs and thought other people would help with. And a few of them have, and they've come to talk to me and looked around and tried to fit some pieces together and got maybe one or two pieces, and then the next person would come over and and try to work on it a little bit. And meanwhile, I'm chugging along, working on getting all the seeds together. That's what I call the pieces that you do because you can you can see the right, like there's a turtle over here. He was one of the last seeds I finally got in. Although I still have some more seeds in the middle of and it's a huge panorama picture. I still have some more seeds in the middle that I was trying to get uh, done today, but I just couldn't get it. But because I'm down there helping with it, nobody else is down there working on it anymore. It's just like, come on, you guys, especially the people that started it. It's like you could work on this. No, Laura's working on it. Yay, it's gonna get done. I'm just like, I have my own stuff to do. I should just leave it alone for a couple. I've already been down today. I'm not going down again. I should just leave it alone for a couple days and see what happens. See if somebody gets frustrated with it that they decide to put it in the box. That's happened so many times. I go downstairs and I start working on one, and I don't I don't work on it for a couple of days, and I go back down and it's gone. I'm like, did they get it finished? Oh no, they put it back in the box. I'm like, what? Oh, good grief. If you're going to start a puzzle, do it. Take it down. That's just, yeah. Not me. I have, I have to finish the one I started in January, for goodness sake. I just ended up with so much stuff on top of that table that I haven't been able to get back to working on the puzzle. I need to finish cleaning this off, clean that off. Thing is I got to know what papers I got to keep. And that really won't happen until the end of the month. Okay, so we never quite decided what we were going to do for April. We're already into April a little bit. So I'm going to say April is a free month. We will not have a make along for April. That gives me time to think of something for May. I'm guilty of dumping things on any available flat surface. Who isn't? I mean, who isn't? And when I want to sew, I've got to get the computers off the table. Um, when I want to cut material, I've got to get the computers and everything else off the table. Well, not everything else, but most of the stuff that's in this vicinity right here, which means both the computers and uh, whatever else is on my green cutting mat, which I accidentally melted with my new computer. That was weird. So I grabbed one of my things that holds the computer up so that the fan actually can get the air moved around underneath the bottom of the computer so it doesn't burn up or overheat the computer itself. Oh, this is all messed up over here. That's why I can't move anything. There we go. Don't lose any stitches in the process. Don't drop any stitches. Should have put your little thingies back on them. Yes, I should have. Ooh, that was close. At least I'm watching this time. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's what they are there for. I know, right? When it's cleaned off, it says, put something on me. When it's got a tablecloth on it, it still says, put something on me. Man, I can't even remember how we had that furniture in that section of the living room anymore. But the table always had something on it. So I was having to clean off the table for dinner or breakfast. There's always something on the table. At one point, we had a coffee table and it had so much stuff on it, it stops the dust from collecting on top of the tables. That's true. Bare spots are lonely spots. I like that one. We had a coffee table that just got so full of stuff that it became the black hole. And you could put something on top and somehow it would shift its way to the bottom. Well, one time that happened, and my husband was going, where are my keys? He could not find, and he had just put them there the night before when he got off work. He couldn't find them the next day. And we looked and we moved the stuff, we put the stuff off, took the stuff off the table and put it on the couch, and we could not find his keys. Well, because we'd taken everything off the table, put it on the couch, we were stacking the stacks, the fallen over stacks up. And in the process, I think we ended up knocking his keys to the floor, but we didn't hear it because the piles, when we put them back on the table, the piles were neater. And most of it was my work for the job that I had at the time, daycare teacher. And I also had a box next to the couch where I tried to keep most of it when I wasn't using it. But if I was using it, it was up on the table. I had stencils, I had magazines, I had pictures that I'd already found in magazines, and I had construction paper to cut things out. I got in trouble one time for putting up the alphabet around the room. These kids are too young for that. You need to take that down. I'm like, we sing the alphabet song. They know the alphabet, but they're too young to have the alphabet up on the wall. Well, it's not considered, what's the word I'm trying to say? Not a guideline. It's not considered, anyway, it's like the handbag black hole. Yeah, that's what the table was like. Anyway, yeah, so I had to take the letters down. I wasn't happy because I'd taken all the time to cut them out, but I had to take the letters down. But I was allowed to put up like birds and pictures of birds and other animals. Age appropriate, thank you. But it was a learning uh, guide, not guideline. It was a learning. But yeah, age appropriate is another way to put it as well. Yes, it wasn't considered age appropriate for the class that I had in the daycare center. It was like, okay, then we shouldn't be singing the alphabet. But why not? I mean, I know. But they we have to have our age appropriate things. But I mean, my second child was reading at the age of 4. Before the second child turned 3, sister was in kindergarten and came home and taught second child everything she'd learned in kindergarten that day. So it was like that second child took kindergarten twice, is basically what it was. And I'd drive out to Walmart. Second child would be like, "We're going to Walmart." "That's Walmart, right, Mom?" He's Second child's pointing to the letters. And I said, "Yes, W-A, I spelled it out. Walmart." Well, then second child started putting letter combinations together. Not just because second child knew where we were going, but because second child was starting to put them together in his head, second child's head. And so it was, "That's McDonald's, and that's something else." And it was amazing. And then I gave second child, which one was it? Green Eggs and Ham, I think, was the first book second child read to me. Okay, I kept cleaning the tables off so I would have room to work. But as soon as my back was turned, it seemed it would be a mess again. Like, yeah, I gave up. I get it. I get it. Me too. Except when the kids were little, I couldn't, I couldn't. I had to keep things cleaned up. Couldn't have little things down near close to the floor. They had to be up high. Had to vacuum all the time to make sure that little children down close to the floor weren't inhaling all that dog hair, dog dander, and other stuff. But yeah, I know. I gave up too. Okay, you know what? We're about done here, and my fingers are sore and dried out even more than they were already. And I'm hot. And I don't know where this came from. I haven't noticed a spot that's really large. I haven't been counting every single stitch. Hopefully I don't have any sevens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, good. They don't see any that are bigger than 8 either. So I don't know where that came from. There's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Huh, I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I will have to count it. I don't really want to do that. Just put this back. You have gremlins in your space. Yep. My husband is more messy than the kids ever were. Yeah, I understand that. But I had the same problem. I turned my back and it was like, how'd all this stuff get on the table? No, I go start dinner and come out to put plates on the table and there's stuff on the table. How did this stuff get on the table? Then later on, the kids were older. It was, Mom, where'd you put my backpack? That's the male creature phenomenon, yeah. So, Mom, where'd you put my backpack? I put it where it was supposed to be. Where's that? Because, they come in from school and they put it on the table or put it on their chair or, sheesh. So, yeah. And gremlins in your space, I like that. Yep, had gremlins in your space. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I thought, okay, I'm going to have one more of that after I'm done with this section. Okay. No lie, Sue. Yeah, no kidding. That's true. It's very true. It is true. It just is. Like I said, I'm not doing a make along this month because I didn't come up with anything. I was supposed to have talked about that on Friday night. Or no, I was supposed to have talked about that last Sunday. Last Sunday, I was supposed to have told. Anyway, there is no make along this month. There's no make along for April. I will try to come up with one for May, and we'll see what we can do. Don't forget to send in your pictures to me, and let me know if. I'll just keep reminding you. I'll just keep reminding you, and at some point you'll all remember to send me pictures. Okay, thanks for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. Kisses, hugs, lots of love. Be safe out there. And I'll probably be here Tuesday. If I'm not able to be here Tuesday, I will let you know on my community tab. Bye.